Today we will discuss about C++ object and a class. C++ object. Since C++ is an object-oriented programming, program is designed using objects and classes in C++. In C++, object is a real-world entity, for example, chair, car, pen, mobile, laptop. In other words, object is an entity that has state and behavior. Here, state means data and behavior means functionality. Object is a runtime entity. It is created at the runtime. Student S1. This is the way how we can create an object in C++. In this example, student is the type, S1 is the reference variable that refers to the instance of student class. That's it. C++ class. In C++, class is a group of similar objects. It is a template from which objects are created. It can have the fields, methods, constructors. Constructors we will learn in the next class. Let's see an example of C++ class that has three fields only. Class student. Public means you can access anywhere within the program. Public variables: int id, float salary, string name. These are the data members. C++ object and class example. We will see an example of class that has two fields, id and name. It creates instance of the class, initializes the object and prints the object value. Here we wrote hash include IOString using namespace studio as it is C++. You are creating a class named student. In that you are giving the two data members as public. First data member is int id, second data member is string name. After that we are writing a main function and you are creating an object of student named S1. If you want to access the ID means you should write a S1 dot ID equal to you are assigning it to 201 and S1 dot name you are assigning it to Sono Jaiswal, which is a string. Already we gave now name as a string in the starting itself in the class. Then you print ID, you print the name and you return. Then you see the output 201 and Sono Jaishwal. This is the way how we can create an object and you can print by assigning the values using the single object. You can access both the data members of the class student. Now we will see about C++ class example. Initialize and display data through the method. We will see another example of C++ class where we are initializing and displaying object through the method. First, you create a class which is having a public variable int id and string name. Two data members are public. After that, what you are writing a method or a function void insert of two parameters int I and int n. Then you write id equal to I, name equal to n. Then void display of function, you are displaying the name. After that, you are writing the main function. You are creating two objects, student s1, student s2. You are writing s1 dot insert of 201 comma sono. Then 201 and sono will invoke this function insert of. Then id will be 201, name will be sono. In the similar way, you have created another object s2. For that also you are accessing the insert function and you are writing 202 and Nakul as the parameters and you want to display it. For that also you can write s1 dot display of, s2 dot display of. Here in this class, we created data members as well as the member functions. What are the data members? Int id and string name. What are data functions or else data or member functions? We are using those members as the parameters and we are writing. This void insert and void display are the member functions. Then you are getting the output here. Now we will see another example how to store and display employee information using a class. First, you create a class named employee. After that, you create a public variables int id, string name, and float salary. After that, you write two member functions. One is insert function and another one is the display function. In insert, you are sending these three data members as the parameters and you are assigning id equal to the first parameter, name equal to second parameter, and salary equal to third parameter, and you are writing the logic to display the output. After that, you write the main function. You create two objects named employee E1, employee E2. E1, E2 are the objects. Then you call both the member functions by using E1 dot insert of those three parameters you can insert and E2 dot insert of, and you can call the display function for both the with both the objects. Then you get the output. 201, so no, that whatever you give there that will be displayed here. Thank